Cokie Roberts is someone that I watched on This Week, and it was previously called This Week with David Brinkley for years. And I never thought of her as, and I'm just being honest, I never thought of her as the first woman journalist. I never thought of her as someone who didn't belong. I always thought of her as the perfect liberal foil to those more conservative voices on the panel, particularly George Will, who formed a nice kind of sparring partner with her. And I'm going to look to see what George Will has to say about her passing. But Cokie Roberts died of breast cancer at the very young age of 75. And as someone who is very good, or as happens with someone who's very good at what they do and do it for a long time, she racked up a long list of superlatives. For example, one of the top 50 women in journalism over 50 years, 2008, named a living legend by the Library of Congress. And I can go on and on and on. But what I remember her as, and always will remember her as, is someone that I always stopped what I was doing to hear her view on the goings on in Washington, particularly during the time that it seemed like the Republicans were going to basically rule for the rest of my lifetime. uh, fortunately, that didn't happen, but I digress. They say these things happen in threes. We had Eddie Money last Thursday, and then Rick Ocasek just yesterday, passing at the same age, 75. Eddie Money was 70. And now Cokie Roberts at 75. These three people made up part of the zeitgeist, the spirit of the times that defined American culture during my lifetime. And they will be sorely missed.